The debate over school funding continues in Madison and locally. Governor Evers wants to use $1.3 billion for property tax relief and education. That's out of a $6 billion budget surplus. Greenbay Superintendent Vicki Byer, not surprisingly, agreeing funds should be used for schools.
There is a budget surplus in Madison, and our families and our school districts are hurting, and we need some relief. We need some support, and appropriately funding public education would be a good start.
Republican Representative David Steffen says the surplus should focus more on property tax relief.
And property tax relief, I tell you what, that's going to be part of what we're going to be planning for the surplus.
Funding per student hasn't kept up with inflation by nearly $3,500 per student. So I asked if Steffen would consider tying per student revenue to inflation.
The first thing we have to do is address property tax relief. But I think there's some opportunity to explore those types of provisions. But let's be clear, when we haven't increased in per pupil aid, what we have done is done dramatic historic increases in other cost factors like special education.
Districts are struggling to fund special ed right now, but increases are scheduled for the next 2 years. And Republican state lawmakers point to this chart that staffing has increased while enrollment has slightly declined, remaining even after COVID. Byer responded.
We want more adults in our buildings working with kids, and if we can make that happen, we're going to make that happen. Now, at the same time, we're being fiscally responsible and we're balancing our budget. So we are making cuts. But my goodness, if we're going to spend anywhere, it's going to be on the adults.
The debate across the state seems like one that will continue long after state lawmakers decide if and how to spend the surplus money.